Let's go over the Roloway Fireproof document bag. I'm gonna give you an overview of this bag, different features of it, what it's made out of, a look inside this bag, and then I'm going to light this bag on fire to see if it actually holds up. So be sure to check that out. Okay, so let's just have a first look at the bag here. So it is a nice sturdy bag. It is slightly sticky. It does have a silicone coating on it to make it waterproof as well. That's also really nice because if there is fire, there's probably going to be some water at some point around the document bag, so you don't want it to get wet and your documents all soaked. Okay, so this is the A4 size document bag. And you have your zippers right here, 2 zippers, and they are bi-directional, so you can close it and open it both ways. Go ahead and close it right here, and then we can just go ahead and move on over the zippers to the lock. That's also nice that it has a lock here. It's going to show you how to use the lock. So it's set to unlock right now at 000. Go ahead and push in, then go ahead and put in the 2 zippers right here, just like that. Okay, and then they are locked in. So real easy to lock in. It's not gonna move at all. Go ahead and remove one of the codes, okay, and then we can just unlock it really easily, pushing in, and there you go. Okay, now let's have a look inside the bag. Okay, so it is nice and spacious in there. What I really like about this is it has this little flap that you can add in your passports, cards, just anything you want, as well as the big compartment space. It has a nice little strap here you can put around your wrist. Okay, so what is this bag made out of? It has a 12-layer construction to give it that 6,400 Fahrenheit protection. Okay, so as mentioned, it is waterproof. So the first layer, you have a water and fire resistant silicone coating. Then you have a high temperature fiberglass layer, then a thermal insulated layer, then a fire resistant fiber layer, flame retardant reinforced layer, heat insulated layer, thermal insulated layer, flame retardant layer, thermal insulated layer, heat resistant layer, fire resistant fiberglass layer, and an aluminum foil layer. That's all packed into this bag. Gives it that thickness and gives it that fireproof feature. So what can this withstand as far as the heat? This can withstand up to 6,400 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, so for context about that, most house fires are between 1,000 and 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, and most of the damage done in house fires is actually below the 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And just to give you even more context about just how hot 6,400 is, steel melts at about 2,500 degrees Fahrenheit. So the fireproofing of this bag is way higher than is actually needed, which is good that we have the peace of mind knowing that your documents are safe. And again, we'll go over a demo of me lighting this thing on fire. Okay, so I'm not gonna be able to test this with 6,500 degrees Fahrenheit heat. And to be honest, I doubt that this actually does survive in that sort of heat. If it's melting metal, I just don't see this lasting. But again, house fires are between 1,000 to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's not even close to the 6,500. Okay, let's put in some documents and light this thing on fire. Okay, so here with the document bag, and we just have some blank paper. I'm gonna throw that on in, close up the bag. Okay, let's go ahead and turn on the flame. So we'll do it on the high setting right here. Just go ahead and throw this on. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Of course, it's a little warm. There we go. So it looks pretty good. Just a little worn on the bottom here. Other than that, it looks really good. So this actually is fireproof. Let's check the documents. Okay, so of course it's warm in the bag. I'm gonna take out the papers and they are perfectly fine. Okay, so as you saw, this works really well against the flame, and it's definitely a bag worth picking up. It's spacious, it has all these like little pockets here, holds all your documents easily, it looks professional, and most importantly, is actually fireproof. Okay, so who is this for? Really anyone who wants peace of mind, knowing that their documents aren't going to be lit on fire and that you'll lose your documents. So any homeowners, renters, businesses, notary businesses, anyone who's traveling, and anyone just who wants to prepare for emergencies. Just having just this thing to keep all your documents safe. So getting this bag is all about taking a low-cost step to avoid irreversible damage. So in my opinion, this is definitely a fireproof bag worth checking out.